this summer, the bookstore asked me for a reading list of things that I was going to read this summer, and I gave them 5 titles. So I'm going to talk about one a week. That's my motivation, to be ahead in my summer reading, that I will have read the book by the time I talk about it. This is The Great Gain of Godliness by Thomas Watson. Thomas Watson, in the 1600s, English Puritan, wrote a little brief commentary. It's a series of letters on Malachi chapter 3 and the practical effects of godliness. It was never published as a book form. It kind of spread, news of it spread. In Spurgeon's life, 200 years after Thomas Watson, Spurgeon often told his students how he'd heard rumors of this book's existence, but had never been able to lay eyes on it himself. And that if what people say about it is true, it would probably be the most helpful book on practical godliness. Spurgeon spent much of his life hunting for this book in used bookstores and looking all around London for it. It was a little bit like hunting a unicorn, he said. He'd go to a place and say, "Oh, we had one before, or we've heard of it, but we haven't seen it." And by the end of his life, he'd never been able to obtain it. Interestingly enough, 100 years after Spurgeon, when people had gone through his 12,000 volume library, they actually found an old copy of it in his library. So he likely had it through much of his life and didn't even know about it, that it was in there hunting all over the world for it, and it was in his own study. Anyway, in the age of the internet, it's easier to find, and Banner of Truth tracked it down and turned it into a edition that you can all have. So you can buy this book in our bookstore for $10, something that Spurgeon could never get his hands on. You can purchase this morning.